Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be reviewing the Concepts New Balance Made in USA 998 10th Anniversary Collaboration. Back in 2013, Concepts and New Balance released the iconic 998 C-Note collaboration. The collaboration was inspired by the new $100 bill, and it was called the C-Note because that was a nickname for the $100 bill. Now in 2023, 10 years later, they celebrate the 10th anniversary of the C-Note collaboration as well as the 30th anniversary of the 998 silhouette with a reissue of the iconic C-Note collaboration with a brand new box as well as added Concepts branding on the shoe. As usual, I'll be doing a full overview of the shoe as well as an on-feet look as well as my thoughts and opinions on sizing, comfort, quality, and overall design of the collab. Starting with the box, the lid features a dollar inspired design and you get New Balance and Concepts branding around the top of the box as well as 10th anniversary and New Balance around the box. The main base of the box features a dark green color with Concepts and New Balance branding around the box. Under the lid, you get a darker green color with New Balance Made in USA branding, as well as a small little statement about New Balance and Concepts partnership. And lastly, you get some special New Balance and Concepts co-branded paper in a light green color. Starting with the toe box of the shoe, the mudguard of the shoe is made out of a light tan suede. In the middle of the toe box, you get a breathable fabric material in a cream white color, and at the top of the toe box you get a big panel of silver 3M reflective. Moving on towards the middle of the shoe, you get another big panel of the light tan suede. The lace eyelets are also made out of that light tan suede. The top lace eyelet is made out of a light gray TPU plastic, and in the very middle of the shoe you get the New Balance N logo in a white leather material with an olive green suede outline. Moving towards the ankle area of the shoe, you get a small panel of olive textile material, you get a small panel of 3M reflective material, you get the typical plastic panel that's found in all 998s, this time in brown, and then you get a big panel of olive brown suede with the Concept spell out in white. Moving towards the bottom, you get a gray TPU heel clip that goes to the back of the shoe. Starting at the top of the back of the shoe, you get a small panel of tan suede with the MB logo embroidered on in gray. You get a continuation of the silver 3M reflective material as well as the continuation of the olive brown suede. And the medial side of the shoe is the same as the lateral side of the shoe in terms of color and materials. The shoes come with 3 sets of flat laces. You get a set of flat white laces, a set of flat olive brown laces, as well as a set of faded baby blue laces, and I opted to go with these laces because they're very similar to the shade of very light blue / light green found on the $100 bill, and it was probably the most contrasting color in comparison to the other 2 lace options. The laces weave on top of a white textile tongue, and at the top of the tongue you get a big panel of the tan suede, and you get 998 branding embroidered on in brown, New Balance branding embroidered on in white, and Made in USA branding embroidered on in gray. The back of the tongue and the ankle area of the shoe are lined in a gray textile material. The shoes come with a standard foam insole that's topped in a gray textile material and has the New Balance MB logo printed on in gray at the bottom. The midsole of the shoe features white and blue colored foams in the front, and a majority of the midsole is made out of an off-white aged midsole that's made out of Absorb. Absorb is a proprietary foam cushioning technology from New Balance that gives the user a great combination of both cushioning and compression resistance. And lastly, moving on towards the outsole of the shoe, you get the standard 998 outsole in black and gray rubbers. So now that the overview of the shoes out of the way, I'll lace these up and I'll show how they look on feet. So for sizing, the Concepts New Balance 998 C-Note 10th Anniversary collaboration fits like every other 998, and I recommend going down half a size. I'm a true size 9.5, and I opted to get these in a size 9, and they fit me well. But as I always say, if you have the chance to try these on before you buy them, I definitely recommend you do that since everyone's feet are different. For my 3-factor comfort rating for the New Balance 998, I give it a 5 out of 10 for softness, a 5 out of 10 for firmness, and a 6 out of 10 for midsole shape and support. I think the 998 is a pretty comfortable shoe for being a retro runner model. It has a good combination of both softness and firmness. It's not too overly soft or squishy on feet, nor is it too overly firm or stiff on feet like other retro runners. And the midsole shape isn't entirely flat and is a little bit supportive, so I'd say the 998 is a pretty comfortable model for just regular lifestyle wear. For quality, this collaboration is definitely a high quality shoe. All of the suedes utilized on the shoe felt very soft and excellent in hand. All of the materials are pretty standard for a New Balance 998. You get regular cuts of suede around the shoe, you get TPU plastics, 3M reflectives, as well as the textile material found in the toe box of the shoe. In terms of craftsmanship, however, it seems like unfortunately this reissue of the C-Note has been a mixed bag in terms of QC and craftsmanship. I've seen some horrible examples of some people's pairs where their two shoes just look completely different. The shape and cut of the materials are just vastly different between both shoes in their pair. And while thankfully mine isn't nearly as bad as some of the examples I've seen on Reddit and on Instagram, I unfortunately did see a pretty big difference between the two shoes, mainly in the side-by-side comparison. As you can see in the back heel area where the Concepts logo is, you can tell that there's a pretty big difference in the cut of suede from the right shoe and the left shoe. The Concept spell out really highlights the difference in cuts, and it's really sad to see coming from a Made in USA collaboration that retails for over $200. While Concepts and New Balance definitely hit the nail on the head in the quality of the materials, the craftsmanship is laughably bad. This is the type of things you typically see in the Asian made Nike shoes. I used to make fun of Nike all the time for their horrible QC issues, and it's really sad to see QC issues that are just as bad on New Balance Made in USA collaborations. In terms of my overall opinion of the shoe, there's no doubt how iconic this collaboration is. 10 years later, this collaboration still sold out. The colorway is very versatile, and I'm really excited to wear it more during the fall season. The quality of the materials were on point, but unfortunately the craftsmanship, or at least on my pair, was relatively bad, and it's sad to see that other people had even worse craftsmanship issues. If this collab didn't have horrible QC issues, this would have probably been one of my favorite releases of the year. So that's gonna do it for this video. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Follow me on my socials. Check out the Intelligent site for more New Balance content and guides. If you really love the review, please consider leaving a super thanks in the tip jar below. And thanks for watching.